I can. Okay. You are live. All right.
Broadcasting from deep within the StreamYard studios, from high atop the KPC Music Corporate Tower in the southwest desert town of Kanab, Utah. This is Dolorem Vox, and now your host, Kelly Chambers.
Coming this Sunday, April 13th, at 12 noon on Dolorem Vox. Twilight Transmissions record release, live lunchtime podcast featuring the Liquid Tendril LP with Christopher Alvarado from the USA, Ivy Martinez from Slovakia, Zumaia Zoo from Bordeaux, France, and your Dolorem Vox host, Kelly Chambers. They will be discussing and playing tracks from the brand spanking new Liquid Tendril album. So grab yourself a lunchable snack and possibly an adult beverage and join us here on the Dolorem Vox live lunchtime podcast. Bing, bang, ba-boom.
Christopher Alvarado is a multi-instrumentalist from Salt Lake City, Utah, who has been playing and performing ambient, experimental, and sound manipulation in various genres since the mid-1980s. When he lets the beats fall away, Alvarado further entices listeners with slow-breathing drifts built at the gray space edges of dark ambient, shifting landscapes that appeal to the dimly candlelit recesses of our minds. Twilight Transmissions is Christopher Alvarado.
Hello. And good afternoon. There he is, Mr. Christopher Alvarado.
Hey, Mr. KPC.
We built this whole show around this guy. Sorry, I couldn't hear you. What was that, Chris?
Said, hello, Mr. KPC. Good to see you.
Hey. We do have Ivy Martinez. He's off stage. He's backstage hanging out. His microphone is on. So I just told him, hey, relax. Have an adult beverage, perhaps. Who knows? And if you feel like saying something, joining in. And like I told you in the message, we'll just shut the fuck up and listen. How about that? And my podcast. So that's special. That's special, Ivy. Anyway, yeah. We put this together here on the weekend. Normally, my podcasts are every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Mountain Time. That's every Wednesday I'm here. But it's nice to do stuff like this on the side. We just interviewed, Chris and I did an interview with Chris and replayed it a couple times on X. Oh, yeah, X. Hey, X. And, of course, on YouTube, my base station. But I just signed up on X I've been with Twitter, forever since we won't go into how long, but anyway, I got my little blue check mark because that's what you have to do. If you want to do live, you got to get your blue check mark, your name, and pay money. So, okay, I'm going to pay to be on X. I think it's kind of cool. I'm in Elon's house. So we can say hi, Elon. What's up, bro?
Yeah.
No. I've already our interview, which I'm going to probably do again tonight. I did one podcast called My Paranormal Childhood. Nothing to do with music. It was about my experience, my sister, a friend of ours from Belgium, who's a friend here of the podcast. That's David Velasquez. He was the lead singer for Necropolis of Love back in the 80s in the new wave thing. And they did quite well. And we toured with them at the time. It was in a noise band. And we opened up for a new wave type band. But the band I was in was D.D. Downer and the Science Project out of Oakland. Fun days, the noise days. We have to do a whole show, Chris. We'll have to do a whole show about just noise, and have some special guests pop on, and I'll look up some people from back then. I
Oh,
wonder
a
if
lot
they're
of
still
people-
around.
A lot of people don't know. It used to be called industrial noise back then.
Well, exactly, real noise. I'm going to tell you, Chris, there's a guy, and he would play shows with us. I forget his name. He lived in a monastery somewhere in Northern California, and he built his own instrument. It looked like a big pitchfork, and he would stand behind it. He had this huge mohawk. It was all dark, but he would stand behind the pitchfork, and what it was he built, he put oscillators, and he made his own. And God, I wish I had some video of that. And that occurred to me, that memory of that guy. And he called himself the voice of L. That's what he called himself, the voice of L. All right. I'm sorry, dude. You were at the part.
Oh, no, I was going to say, it was quite a few years ago. I don't know, maybe about, 14, 15 years ago. We used to do a bunch of noise dinner parties, which was very interesting. No booze, no drugs, just food. We
Nice.
watch
I like that.
harsh noise, and geez,
Yeah.
I don't remember all the names of everybody, but that was quite a bit of fun.
Yeah, in San
Just a
Francisco,
big
we did the same thing.
warehouse.
Yeah, as a noise band, we would play art galleries in Cisco and Oakland. And yeah, it was cool. I liked it. It was kind of that same thing. It wasn't, no dancing, no drugs, no rock and roll. They
No,
did have
nothing.
food, but it wasn't built around it. Yeah, I like that though, built around food. So I didn't script this whole thing at all. I didn't script anything. So I have no questions. Really, Ivy, we were talking a little bit about you. I guess, you come from this same genre, the same generation, I should say, not genre. But God, we'd love to get your input. That'd be great. Maybe, with AI, I can't see where you could write it out, and just like Stephen Hawking's, we play it back. And we'll go that far. I won't go into anything about you or anything that I know. I don't know your privacy level, Ivy, but I just thought of that. Why not do that? I mean, I can do it. You could do it. Just, write out comments and stuff and play it back through, an AI or something. Yeah, I've been drinking too much Dr. Pepper, and I normally don't drink this stuff. Man, I am jacked. I feel like I've been smoking crack or something.
No,
Anyway, I didn't.
piss.
That's what it is. I
What's
got
that?
some unicorn piss. I'm telling the audience, I got some unicorn piss. We won't go in on how you should administer it. We could do that at some point, maybe privately. But I have a Patreon account, which I just set up. I set it up when back in October when I started building Dolorem Vox. I just got a message from him saying, you got to come and do something or we're going to pull it down for space or what, because I haven't been there. I got a real issue charging people monthly for services. So I got to get over that. And I'm going to go to Patreon and add some tiers. I'm going to have one tier, I think, one price. For me personally, like yesterday, Nick Shirley, he's a kid, 20-year-old guy out of Salt Lake City, goes all over the world. A lot of people know him on YouTube. He does IRL, runs around, interviews people. He goes to a lot of the demonstrations. That's where I was on that. God, see, my brain just shut off. Oh, shit. I hate that when that happens. Man, God, where was I going with that stream? See, I went somewhere. It's that goddamn unicorn piss. Shit. Man, I don't know. Okay, where was I going, Chris? Remind me. I'm 63, so I'm old, guys. Give me a break. Okay, what was I talking about? Okay, seriously. God, what was
Sorry, you were breaking up.
That?
I was having a hard time hearing you.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, guys. I don't know. It's the internet, That's why I like doing Wednesdays at 5. Traffic's not as bad, But at this point, I'm about ready to just switch my time to every night at midnight when traffic is low. And there's a lot to be said about that. Right now, traffic's high. Sunday afternoon, everyone's home. So if I'm back breaking up, sorry. And I'm sorry I lost my train of thought. Happens to the best of us. Doesn't happen to me quite often, to be honest with you. But and I'll probably remember. Anyway, it was good. Talking about, oh, I know. So Nick Shirley. Okay. So, and this is happening with a lot of podcasters. It gets going good. And, you know, then they say, well, we're going to our paid audience. So we're going to end it here for, you know, I'm sitting there watching it like everybody. They end the broadcast. You got to go, you got to pay $5 a month to see the rest of it. Now, see, that kind of stuff is starting to piss me off. You know, I want to watch. There's a program every Friday at 3:00 called The China Show. And they talk about China. A couple guys live there for years. It's a good show. But to watch any of the good footage, you got to go to Patreon and have a paid account. And I mean, that's good, though. Well, it's good, though, because there's a lot of stuff that you can't do here. Like, let's say, not here, but like YouTube. You know, you can't say certain things now, or, you know, if you move this eyebrow a certain way. So we have Patreon now where you can go there. And I'm thinking that's great. I don't have producers. I don't have people writing for me. This is all done by Kelly P. Chambers. And I'm going to start a whole nother thing and start charging people. You know, it's just more work. Chris, we were talking about that. It's one thing to write music. It's another thing to play engineer and then promote it. Because, you know, I'm sorry. If you build it, they don't come unless you promote it. That's just the way it is in this world.
Yeah. Especially learning all your software and stuff. It takes up quite a bit of time. No, this new new software.
I mean, my strong. Yeah, right.
Yeah, this new stuff that I got, Tune Track. Oh man, it was so awesome. Great stuff. You know, it's pretty user friendly, and geez, you barely need to type anything into it, and you know, it just pops up with all these awesome rhythms.
Right.
You know, plus you can.
Now, what do you use primarily? What do you use? Logic? What do you use to write with when you're writing?
We use Reason 12.
See, I'm a Reason user. That's all I use.
Well, you turned me on to it, so I thought I'd take a shot.
So how have you liked it so far? Yeah, I'm the one that suggested you get it. Definitely.
Well, I was using Ableton before. I was using Ableton before, and
right.
That's more geared for DJs, you know. But I really do like how they have a lot of their panning sources that they've got. You can move all the little dots and you know just that was nice. But Reason has a lot better sounds. It's easier to use. You can do a lot more tricky stuff with it.
Right. And as far as a studio, because I'm an engineer, so as far as being in a real studio, Reason, I mean, I use 3 monitors, and I have templates. I mean, you can do everything. You can write, record, and master. I don't have to send it out, which you have to do before you put it on, well, CDs anymore. But before your music goes to a CD, you have to hire somebody to master it off, you know. And but there you go. I didn't start out wanting to do this. It's like video. I really didn't like the thought of even making a video. And I have my very first one in my archives here on YouTube. If you go to playlist, you can find it. It's my very first video I did. I'm not a Mac person. I'm one of Bill's kids. So I used that, you know, software that came with my computer. And and it came out okay. But I'll be honest with you, I'm loving it. Doing, like the video we started off with. That's a new video for me. New music for Chris. Radio Void, and we're going to play the actual 3.5 minute Radio Void version, which was the only one I was supposed to do. And then I started listening the album that we're talking about and we're here for, and started listening to the original Radio Void, not the Stem Farm remix, which is great. Yeah, Spine Farm. Sorry. Where did you get that name, Spine Farm? What does that mean? What does that mean?
Farm. It is the name that the artist that made the front cover, William Renfro is his name, but he goes by Billy Infinity sometimes. But he's this great artist who does he does a lot of watercolors.
I've heard his name.
That's what he named the piece of Spine Farm. So it inspired me to write a different kind of version of Radio Void, and that's what I got out of it.
Yeah. Like I said, you didn't ask me to do that. It's almost 6 minutes, the song, the original Radio Void, not the Spine Farm remix. And I had to do it. I just went more crazy. And when I say music video, it's not, there's nobody dancing and singing and, jacked up cars and hot chicks.
No,
it's art,
all
man.
art.
And it's all art. Yeah. So with that, I'm going to take a break here, and we're going to actually, we're going to do our Got Set headphone segment. What do you think? Yeah.
Sounds good.
Let's do it.
All right.
Okay.
Techno Poetry with David Shadow Velasquez and DJ Ollie Wisdom, a listener's party. Live and only here on Dolorem Vox, Wednesday, June 4th at 5 p.m. So wake the kids and wake the neighbors. Call the family and tell your friends. It's Techno Poetry on the Dolorem Vox podcast. Bing, bang, ba-boom.
The Heavy Metal Shop, peddling evil since 1987, Salt Lake City, Utah. Online at heavymetalshop.com or call 801-467-7071. That's metal. That's the Heavy Metal Shop.
Don't sweat the petty things, and never, never pet the sweaty things. Dolorem Vox, a podcast about anything and everything. Subscribe today and tell a friend.
Good morning.
There we are. Whoa, what happened? Oops. Probably hear me. Ah, there we go. Sorry, guys.
Oh,
Yeah. My sister, Lily, she's my co-host on Wednesday nights, and she actually made the commitment, and I'm signing her up as my second seat co-host. And what that means is that I'll have help. She can help run banners, the chat. This is a new channel. I launched it January 1st of 2025, and I wasn't ready. My very first podcast is 3 minutes and 58 seconds. And it's in my archives. If you go look at it, it's episode 101. And yeah, I figured, screw it. I put it up to show people this is, watching somebody start a podcast from beginning to the end. Beginning.
awesome.
So anyway, I love that. Witches of Malibu. And what's the name of that album, Chris? That's Ghost.
Ghost Machine Dub.
What's it? Ghost Gun Dub.
Ghost
What's it
Machine
called?
Dub. Ghost Machine Dub.
Thank you. Ghost Machine Dub. You know what? I can't remember that name. Doesn't matter. I listened to that album a lot. That's one of my favorites. And that was a little 60-second commercial for that album. And you know, Jai, put that link with your links under my guest links there in the description down below. You see my hand pointing, go down there. And I forgot, damn it. But it is on our interview. I mean, I've got like 8 links to 8 of your albums. Different labels probably too, I would imagine, all different. But and unfortunately, we were hoping to have Zumaia, Zoo, and he owns Kalamine Records. That's how it's said, right? Kalamine?
Yeah, that's how I pronounce it.
Okay, me too. I mean, I could be mispronounced. He's French. And I was really
Bordeaux,
looking forward to
France.
seeing him. He was scheduled to be here today. Like I said, we have Ivy Martinez. And I don't know, Chris, why don't you tell the people a little bit about why? Okay, Ivy is here. He's listening to us right now. He's sitting backstage. He's sitting on a big bean bag. I got a big bean bag back there. Got some headphones on. But explain who he is. Who is this guy? Big beanbag chair.
Well, Ivy is a pretty cool character. I've been listening to his music, Experimental Alien.
Move up a little. Chris, move up to the mic a little.
He has, can you hear me?
Okay, good. Yeah, I just want to really hear this.
Okay. Well, who he is, he's a guy I've been listening to for a long time. He does a lot of different projects with, I'm not sure what kind of equipment he uses, but whatever he does, he makes a magic, and it's very strange and weird stuff. And it inspires me to, have the sound that Twilight had on this last album.
You told me that it's responsible for, is it every song on Liquid Tendrils, the intro of the song basically and the outro?
Oh yeah, the intros
as far as the noise or
outros.
Atmosphere or whatever you call it. Sorry, go ahead, say it again.
Yeah, it's the intros and the outros. You're gonna hear most of its work, because if I put it in the main mix, well, I use it for bridges as well, but if I put it in the main mix, it gets drowned out. So I'd kind of like it shine a little bit more, so you can hear what he's doing.
On every song?
No, not in every song.
I know there's 9 tracks. Is he on?
Yeah, it's he's probably in about 3/4 of them.
Oh, cool. Well, Ivy, I really enjoy it, man. I love it. I can key right into what we're, the outros and the intros. Yes, very cool, very cool. So with that, hey, let's do our Got Headphones segment. And I always put a little bit of just random. I've been using this. I did use it for Chris's with the other song we did, The Long Path, right? Wasn't that?
Yeah, The Long Path that I did with Katie.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, I like the graphics just to play. So I'm going to start using the same graphics. At least you can listen to the music and you got something to look at, you know.
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm going to shut up. We'll go do that. Coming
Hey
right
there,
up. Here we go.
friends. It's your buddy Kelly Chambers. And guess what? Kelly's got something super magical to show you. And it's his magic mirror, where Kelly can see all his friends. And look, the magic is working, and the mirror is shining bright, and it's ready to tell us all about your fun day. Did you play with your favorite toys? Or maybe you had a blast watching the Dolorem Vox podcast with friends. Oh, I see someone had an amazing time with paints and colors, and some of you were dancing like little stars. How cool is that? Remember, every Wednesday at 5 p.m. is a chance to have fun and make new friends. Kelly loves hearing all about your adventures. So keep watching and keep sharing Dolorem Vox with friends. That's it for today. Don't forget to check in every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time to the Dolorem Vox podcast. Until next time, stay magical and keep having fun. Bye-bye.
Got headphones? This is the portion of our broadcast where we spotlight a band or artist by playing one of their tracks, songs, or videos. So grab your headphones and possibly a beverage and sink into your beanbag chair. This is Dolorem Vox. Got headphones?
Techno Poetry, with the sounds and mixes by the late DJ Ollie Wisdom, and the poetry of David Shadow Velasquez. A listener's party, live, and only here on the Dolorem Vox podcast, Wednesday, June 4th, at 5 p.m. That's Techno Poetry, on our podcast, your podcast, the podcast. That's the Dolorem Vox live podcast.
Incense Warehouse. Top quality incense at unbelievable prices. If you love a particular scent, they will have it. Online at incensewarehouse.com or call 516-513-1532 and tell them that Dolorem Vox sent you. Incense Warehouse. Increase your atmospheric resolution of smells today.
Okay. Oh, we got to put.
Yeah, booted
Chris
me
had to
up.
go outside. We didn't have a smoke or something. What's up?
No, it booted me off.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Well, during that song, I'm sitting here trying to play these banners on the bottom. You know, I need to start doing that. It's a good, it's a good thing. You know, this is go check it out. Every time I do that, I got booted off last time. It was last Wednesday. My sister and I were doing podcasts Wednesday evening, and I'm just trying to click the banner, and it kicked me off. So I apologize, guys. That does happen from time to time, and it sucks.
That's all right. Things happen.
The things happen. It's not a big deal. You know, it doesn't. That's what I figured, Chris, when I saw you go off there. And it's funny when my sister's here, because all of a sudden I'm gone, and she was introducing her stuffed animal collection or something last time. Like I say, I didn't do any questions. There's no scripts for this. I'm just I always do a list of stuff that I'm going to do during the show. I don't know if you want to do this. We can still do it. We're going to play an audio, no video, none of that goes with it. 2 more songs off of the Liquid Tendril. One is Rot Mouth, which is awesome, and Exostatic. We can do that, Chris, or we could just watch the actual Radio Void Spine Farm remix. Wrap it up. What are you feeling? We're about 39 minutes into this lunchtime podcast.
Yeah, we can just. We can go ahead and play the tracks, and if you have any questions,
I was going to leave it up to you.
I'll be more than happy to answer them.
Okay, which one do you want to hear then? Which one right should I play?
Play Rot Mouth.
Exostatic or Rot Mouth?
Rot Mouth.
Rot Mouth. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll be right back. Right now, we are going to listen to another track from the just released album, Liquid Tendrils. And for those of you who just might pop in right now, that's Christopher Alvarado. He is the man behind Twilight Transmissions and the record release that we are doing today. And of course, today is the first day that I've gone live on X. So we're hanging out in Elon's house. So try to be as clean as possible and, make it we don't want to leave stuff like that for Elon. So, okay, here we go. See, I got in rotten mouth. Sorry about that, guys. Hey, Chris, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I forgot. We can talk. This is background music. No, I want to listen to this, but that's good though, dude. If you have something you want to throw in about this recording, you know.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can hear you.
You're on the fifth hole.
Yeah, well, that sounds dirty. Yeah, I'm not hearing any of the track at all.
I've got headphones on. That's what this is called, right? No. Yeah, you put an earbud in Chris and you'll hear it. It's the beginning. This is IV Martinez, sorry. Good stuff.
Thank you. I can't hear it, but
You're not wearing any like earbuds, are you?
oh, that's right. You told me that before.
See,
Yeah,
I'm wearing
excuse my
earbuds,
words.
and it, dude, that's why I have that segment. Got headphones because it's the internet now. But man, oh, dude, it's so good. I know you can't hear it on your speakers, but I mean, I'm totally keyed in on it. That
I'll wear
what
my earphones next time. Or my earbuds.
it helps, because that it was playing. It's beautiful. What would you consider that? What would the genre be behind that song if you were going to just? What would you call that?
Well, I consider what I do. I know a lot of people come up with their own genres and stuff, but I personally like the name of Dada art, Dada electronics.
Dot electronics. There you go. It's like my intelligent EDM. That's what I call my music. I just put the
Yeah,
I in front. No, I
exactly.
like that. Dada arts.
Hmm.
Yeah, I like that.
So, it's
And I like.
nothing
Oh,
normal is
sorry.
going to
Go
come
ahead.
out of me. So
Yeah,
that's what's got to come out.
right, right.
Dada
I
arts
like
and
the. I
surrealism.
like what you were doing with the snare in that song. I mean, you're using. I do the same thing. You're using different with just the snare.
Uh,
I mean, I love that kind of stuff. Yeah,
oh, thank
yeah. I was
you.
going to
Yeah.
say though, some of your filtering, like on that particular one with the drums. I mean, you really can't. I mean, unless you have headphones on, you're not going to understand what the hell I'm talking about. But yeah, the filtering and what you got going on, like each snare hit is different. It's awesome.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love it. I love it. Okay, well, where do we go from here? We just watch the video and go home. What do you want to do, Chris? It's up to you.
We can watch a video, and if we have something to say about it, we can talk about it. And if not, then we can
Okay.
end.
Right. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, this is the if this would be the MTV version of Radio Void Spine Farm video or Spine. This was what I started off doing, and then I caught the original full Radio Void song and did. So there's two videos, and you might see them on Facebook, or if you go to the Dolorem Vox channel on YouTube, you'll be able to find it there. And they're in 4K. Here, I had to dither them down to like 420 or whatever the hell it was. No, 480, 420. There goes that unicorn piss again. 420. Anyway, okay. This, and I'm quite proud of this video. I mean, like I said, I'm never considered myself a video guy, as far as creation. But today, Kelly Chambers is a digital creator. How about that? See, I should have outing there. That'd be cheeky. Okay, let's no, I'm very proud of this video. It's definitely like I said, it's an art form type video that goes along with Christopher's song, radio album. It's all I've been listening to. It's on a loop. So I'm in my studio, I'm working, I'm listening to this album right now. So anything to add to that, Chris, or we're on our way?
Oh, no, I'm just happy.
Here we go. Here we go. And the thumbnail for the video on YouTube. So for those of you on X, I'm not sure. I think it probably records these podcasts and just sets them right there on my profile page. I think. I don't know. I haven't live streamed. This is my first time. So again, hello to everyone over there in Elon's house. And YouTube is my base. So if you want to watch past podcasts and shorts, I do almost 10 shorts per podcast. So I've got a lot of them up there. There's a lot of people like shorts. I prefer long pants, but shorts are okay. I'm getting used to it, and summer's coming. So, oh wait, we're talking about a different short. It's that unicorn piss.
Yep, there it is.
It's that unicorn piss, Chris. So, on the video, Radio Void, the beginning, is that Ivy Martinez beginning?
Yeah, that's him. I threw in a couple of other sounds,
right,
like the crashing, just to make it a little bit more dramatic. Yeah. But yeah, that's all Ivy.
Right. I like it. It just kind of reaches in and grabs your soul. And I'm sorry, I'll take the picture down now. Take the picture down. I'm looking at us off stage. There we are on stage. Yay. Sorry about that, kiddos. And we got a busy background going here. Yeah, I did some of this stuff for why I don't know. I just because I like looking at it. Here's another one. This was
that's really cool artwork.
It is.
If you don't like my music, at least you can do is buy it for the artwork.
There you go. Well, back in the day, we go to the record shop, and damn, how many records have I bought? I had no clue who they were. It was the cover,
Yeah, exactly. That's why I try to make my covers as cool as possible. That's why I try to incorporate like my favorite personal visual artists.
Sure. I
always get a hold of them as a fan.
Here's one here. No, this is a new album that he's putting out. This is Nova Device, which is JR Touring. He's on Facebook with us. It's really good. He uses a lot of samples and such from Hellraisers, and Hellraisers is my favorite of all favorite movies. I love it. But this album, I'm going to be interviewing him. We haven't even set a date. We did set a date, and he goes to night school. He's got a busy life. He's not like me. This is my life today, and this keeps me pretty damn busy. Before I did this, because of my health, I watched a lot of YouTube. I thought of the internet a couple times. Of course, I was paying through the nose because I had everything, Netflix, you name it. I'm one of these people I've been with Hulu since Hulu was a website. I'm trying to think of the year. But when Hulu, I found them, they were just a web page. That's it. Streaming video. And then and I stayed with them. And then they went from that to they tried a bunch of different programs to see what would work, and I got to play with those, beta test them. And then like Roku. A lot of you guys have Roku out there. I have the very first Roku box. It's just a brick. I should put this stuff in a time capsule.
Yeah, bury it, pull it out 10 years later.
But before I started this podcast, that's all I did. Watched lots of movies, television. But I love television. Television raised me. Right now, I've been binging Leave It to Beaver. I love Leave It to Beaver. It's one of my favorites. And what's cool is there's a few episodes I've never seen. So it's like right on. But that's me, though. I was born in 1962. So I remember my parents upgraded their television back in the early 70s. And I got the one from the living room, which was a console. Had a stereo in it with a record player. And I wish I knew. I bet the speakers were probably like Electro Voice, probably really good speakers. You could use them in an amplification. But that's how I grew up, in my bedroom in front of a big console color TV. It's funny. I was thinking about that the other day. When I started recording, Chris, Christmas back in the 68 or something, my parents gave each one of us kids, three of us, what is it? Geez, I can't think of the name of the company, but tape players, just little mono, your basic cassette player, and I taken my brothers and sisters and going into my room and playing, and I did my own radio shows, I recorded them and I had stuff going on. And yeah, I was doing crazy stuff like that. And we all have our stories. I know you.
I did my boombox.
Oh yeah, you told me that, the boombox. Yeah, there you go. Same thing. We start off. That's where we start. That's us to speak. Now, Ivy Martinez, I'd love to interact with you, and I was serious. We should talk about in the future. Have you, write out, comments. Just write, and we'll have AI speak in your place. Sounds kind of different and weird, but really to me it doesn't. Not today technology, which has passed me by. At one time I thought I had it going on. I was the first kid on my block with a CD burner kind of stuff, Oh, excuse me. Got something stuck in my throat. I better drink something. But yeah, for some reason I think Ivy and I will get along, Chris.
Oh, I'm sure.
Have you interacted much? Do you guys interact or?
Oh yeah, I messenger him. That's I send him emails once in a while.
There you go. I have friends in Spain and stuff that they don't speak English, so we just message each other and through translator, which is cool. Well, hey, man, I think this is probably a good place to end it. We've been here for an hour, played lots of great music from the Liquid Tendril album. Again, Chris, wow, that's I can't wait to see what comes next.
Well, I'm be working on my own hardcore album. I'm calling Mayhem 45. I'm doing this strictly for fun.
Nice.
And,
okay.
And I'm going to be working with Katie Estrayer again.
Oh, good. You guys do good stuff together. Yeah.
So
is your next release going to be this? Is it going to be this hardcore thing or what? What are we talking?
No, my next one's going to be Diamond Dust Under Earth Mantra. It'll be under my name, my solo.
Okay.
So
you sent me a copy of Diamond Dust, right?
Yeah. I'm not quite sure when it'll be coming out, but I'll let everybody know.
Crap, dude. I need to get together with you like now after that and find out what's what, because I didn't know these were unreleased.
Yeah, unreleased.
I don't usually talk. Wow. So maybe possibly we could do another record release here. You think?
Oh yeah, sure, maybe? Absolutely.
Okay.
Love to.
Okay. Who's watching? Look out for the commercial. We'll set up a time and date. I was kind of trying to encourage Chris to release a single for each release. That's what I used to do. And like records, you would release a 40 and then you have the B-side. And the B-sides for a lot of bands, like the Police used to do this, on the B-side would be something that you would not get on the album. So you buy the single, you get an extra, goodie. And just a suggestion, that's what I used to do, Chris, and
so, all right, yeah, I'll consider it. Especially if I ever do the vinyl.
No, and I mean in the sense of even digital, release a single from Diamond and
Oh, yeah,
let me
yeah.
promote the hell out of it on my end, and set up a time and date and show up here again and, play 4 or 5 tracks like we did today. So, yeah. All right. Well, good Sunday to everybody. I know today is the last day of the Masters golf tournament. So I'm going to go, oh no, actually NASCAR. It's 1:00. It's time for NASCAR, kids. Start your engines. He's 89 years old. Used to race. So that's something we share. I come in and we always watch NASCAR. I'm going to interview him about what it was like racing back in the day. Yeah, fascinating stuff, man. Just fascinating. I watched some footage last week, and they're showing NASCAR from the 70s, and they're out there racing Plymouths. These big cars, man. It's like, whoa, I forgot. That's what they used to race. Anyway, okay. Well, unfortunately, we didn't get Zumaia Zoo, the owner of Kalamine Records. That's what Liquid Tendril is out on. But maybe we can pull him in here for a future cast for 10 or 15 minutes just to say hi, like him. Was talking
Give
to
him
him
more
a
of a
little
heads up,
bit
maybe. Huh?
on,
That was my fault on that part. So.
And Ivy, we were friends on Facebook. So I don't know if you're interested at all in what I was talking about. You might just think I'm just a crazy old man, and you'd be right. So it's that unicorn piss, Chris. It's your response.
That's right.
Yeah. And we'll maybe we could talk about unicorn piss in the future.
Sounds good.
It was better than a cup of coffee. Better than a cup of coffee. Anyway, hey, this has been a great thing, man. A great Sunday. Yeah, there you go. Yep. So this has been fun. I know we'll talk to you real soon, Chris.
Sounds good.
Maybe next time when you're here again, it'll be for another record release. Hopefully it will.
I'll see what's going on.
That's why I'm here, man. Yeah. And if you've got a band out there, you guys are local and whatever, throw me a link. Dang, a lot of us are on Bandcamp, and I love new music, and I love helping and promoting new music. That's I started out as an artist, a drummer. Started playing professionally at like 16, but I ended up on the business end. I even started a couple record labels and yada 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 yada. But for me, sitting here with a podcast, what am I going to do? Well, I could talk about this, and I will, and I'll talk about that, and I do. But primarily, being a recording artist myself, this, it's going to be music driven. And even for my non-musical podcasts, which are normally every week, Wednesdays at 5:00, you're going to get a full song in the beginning. I don't know. I'll just pick something out and play it, unless you have something, that you'd like me to play. And I'm always going to do Got Headphones, where I'll spotlight musicians like Chris. And coming up on May 7th, I'm going to be interviewing Razor Glamour, and I've actually played them to start off a podcast here. They're one of my favorites. They're from Salt Lake City, and that's Todd Wynn and Paul Gilbert of Misery Inc. You saw that short little commercial for him. He's a busy guy, lots of music, but that's their side project, Razor Glamour. They've got 10. It's not released. You can't get it anywhere. I don't understand why they won't make this available. I've got a copy, and I'll be playing a few songs from that. And we'll talk to them and ask them, why the hell isn't it available on Bandcamp or somewhere? But, okay, I'm out. Chris, much love, my brother.
Thank you for having me on again. Appreciate it.
Having you kick backstage there, I'm sure you'll clean up after yourself and Thank God the beanbag didn't burst again. Oh, geez, I hate it when that happens. That shit's everywhere. All right, guys. I'm going to end it here, man. It was real loud fun. Love you, bro.
All right. We'll see ya.